Good evening and welcome. I am Ibrahim Adebayo with the Carnival Radio News Update. On new update this evening, the Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria Limited (SPDC) has urged the federal government to tackle crude oil theft and illegal refining to safeguard the nation's resources and protect the environment. The managing director of Shell Company in Nigeria, Ozage Okubo, gave this advice at the opening of the 42nd Annual International Conference, an exhibition of the Nigerian Association of Petroleum Explorations (NAPE) in Lagos, represented by SPDC Exploration Manager Gogo Eneyok. He explained that the other efforts and investment to achieve the desired result, the government had to improve the regulatory environment with continuous improvement in the provisions in the Petroleum Industry Act. He stated that the menace of crude oil theft and illegal refining must also be tackled to safeguard the nation's resources and protect the environment. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has approved the reappointment of Professor Samson Dona as the Director General of the Nigerian Building and Road Research Institute (NBRRI) for another 4 years. This was contained in a statement by the Deputy Director of Information (NBRRI), Mr. Peter Massey, today in Abuja. He said his reappointment was conveyed in a letter by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation (SDF), Senator George Akume. Meanwhile, Mas M. said Dona had been serving as the Director General of the Institute since his appointment in 2020. However, Professor Dona is an erudite professor of civil engineering from Biliri local government of Gombe State. In another development, Vice President Kashim Shettima today led the federal government delegation to grace the inauguration of Senator Monday Okpebolo as the fifth democratically elected governor of Oyo State. Meanwhile, Senator Shettima was joined by governors across the country who were elected on the platform of All Progressive Congress (APC). The APC governors include Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State, Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, and Ahmad Aliyu of Sokoto, and others. The national chairman of the APC, Dr. Umaru Gandoji, and his predecessor, now Senator Adams Oshiomhole, were also part of the ceremony at Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in Benin. On the foreign scene, at least 35 people were killed and 43 more injured after a car plugged into a crowd of people exercising at a stadium in Zhuhai, China, yesterday, according to authority. Meanwhile, a 62-year-old male driver, surnamed Fan, is alleged to have driven an SUV through a barrier and into Zhuan Sports Center in what local police describe as a serious and vicious attack. Chinese media reported that many elderly people, as well as teenagers and children, were among the injured. Fan was arrested while trying to flee, police said, and is currently in a coma as a result of self-inflicted wounds. The incident took place despite heightened security in the city, which is hosting a major civil and military air show. world of sports. 3 more players, Kelechi Iheanacho, Maduka Okoye, and Wilfred Ndidi, have arrived the Super Eagles camp in Abidjan. As reports by newsmen, the trio increased the numbers of players in the camp to 11. Meanwhile, 8 players reported for duty yesterday as the team settled down in Abidjan ahead of the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifying tied against the Cheetahs of Benin Republic. 13 more players still being expected in the camp. The Cheetahs will also host the Super Eagles at their adopted home ground, Feliz Hoelt Bognin Stadium, Abidjan, on Thursday. The encounter will kick off at 8 p.m. Nigerian time. And that ends the Carnival Radio News Update. Thank you so much for listening. You can as well listen to us live via www.carnivalmedia.ng. You can also follow us on our social media handles at Carnival Media on Facebook, at Carnival Media on YouTube page. You can as well go to App Store, Google Play Store to download the Carnival Media app. My name is Ibrahim Adebayo. Do enjoy the rest of your evening. ẹ kú ìrọ̀lẹ́ o, àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn la mú wá sétí ìgbọ́ yín láti iléeṣẹ́ Carnival Radio. Ibrahim Adébáyọ̀ lóníròyìn yín. nínú àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ti ìrọ̀lẹ́ òní, iléeṣẹ́ epo rọ̀bì Shell tó ń rí sí àyípadà àwọn epo rọ̀bì nílẹ̀ yìí ni wọ́n ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ gba ìjọba àpapọ̀ lámọ̀ràn láti gbógun ti àwọn tó ń jalè wa lólè epo rọ̀bì nípa fífọ́ àwọn ọ̀pá epo náà lọ́nà àìtọ́ lójúnà àti dáàbòbò àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tọ́lọ́run fi jíǹkí wa nílẹ̀ yìí tó fi mọ́ ààbò àwùjọ lápapọ̀. Alákòóso àgbà fún iléeṣẹ́ epo rọ̀bì Shell nílẹ̀ wa Ozage Okubo ló gbé ọ̀rọ̀ àmọ̀ràn náà kalẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lásìkò ayẹyẹ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìpàtẹ ọjà ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejìlélógójì irú ẹ̀ táwọn ẹgbẹ́ tó ń ṣe àyípadà epo rọ̀bì ṣagbátẹrù rẹ̀ nípínlẹ̀ Èkó. Gógó Enayok ló sojú alákòóso àgbà ọ̀hún níbi ayẹyẹ tó wáyé náà, níbi tí ó tún ti ṣe lálàyé nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ síwájú wípé kí ìgbìyànjú àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe àyípadà epo rọ̀bì tó lè so èso rere, ìjọba àpapọ̀ ní láti ṣàgbéyẹ̀wò àwọn òfin tó rọ̀ mọ́ àyíká pẹ̀lú àtúnṣe wọn látìgbàdégbà nípasẹ̀ àbádòfin tó ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú epo rọ̀bì. Bákan náà ló ṣe é láfikún wípé kádínkù tó lè débá ìpèníjà lẹ́ka epo rọ̀bì, ìjọba àpapọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tó lóòrìn láti wágbó dẹ́kun sí jíjí tó ń ti wíwa epo lọ́nà tí kò tọ́. Nínú ìròyìn míì ẹ̀wẹ̀, igbákejì ààrẹ nílẹ̀ yìí Alhaji Kashim Shettima ló léwájú àwọn ikọ̀ ìjọba àpapọ̀ lónìí lọ síbi ìbúra sẹ́nitọ̀ Monday Ekpobolo gẹ́gẹ́ bí gómìnà tuntun tìlú dìbò yàn nípínlẹ̀ Edo. Òun yóò sì jẹ́ gómìnà karùn-ún tìlú dìbò yàn nínú ìtàn ìpínlẹ̀ Edo. Alhaji Shettima ló darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn gómìnà yíká ilẹ̀ wa lápapọ̀ láti inú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú APC tí wọ́n dìjọ péjú pésẹ̀ síbi ìbúra náà lónìí. Lára àwọn gómìnà tí wọn kò gbẹ́yìn níbi ètò ìbúra fún sẹ́nitọ̀ Monday Ekpobolo láti di gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Edo láti rí gómìnà Babájídé Sanwó-Olú ti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, gómìnà Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn, gómìnà sẹ́nitọ̀ Hope Uzodinma ti ìpínlẹ̀ Imo àti Alhaji Ahmad Aliyu ti ìpínlẹ̀ Sokoto àti àwọn tó kù pẹ̀lú. Bákan náà ni alága fẹ́gbẹ́ òṣèlú APC lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà Dr. Umaru Gandoje àti ẹni tó gba ipò lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ Sẹ́nitọ̀ Adams Oshiomhole ni wọ́n dìjọ péjúpésẹ̀ síbi ètò ìbúra náà tí í ṣe pápá ìṣeré Samuel Ogbemudia tó wà nílùú Benin lónìí. A ò ní rí jù báyìí lọ lórí àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn láti iléeṣẹ́ Carnival Radio. Ẹ lè gbọ́ wa lójú òpó www.carnivalmedia.ng. Bákan náà lẹ lè tún bá wa pé tàbí darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lójú òpó àwọn ìkànnì ayélujára wa lójú òpó Facebook @Carnival Media, lójú òpó ìtọ̀nà YouTube @Carnival Media. Bákan náà lẹ lè tún tọ́ tààrà sójú òpó App Store tàbí Google Play Store kẹ́ lọ download app Carnival níbẹ̀ kẹ́ sì fi sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yín lẹ́bàá láǹfààní àti máa gbọ́ wa láti ìgbàdégbà. Ibrahim Adébáyọ̀ ló ti ń ròyìn fún iléeṣẹ́ Carnival Radio. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ látàárọ̀, Ọlọ́run bá mi Èdùmàrè yóò fi àlùbáríkà tó pọ̀ sí ìgbìyànjú àní ṣe iṣẹ́ ọ̀hún láṣẹ dànù, a sì ní ṣe fún ọmọ ẹlòmíì jẹ kẹ́ ní ọjọ́ rere o. Ó di lábọ̀.